The third step in the process of metallurgy is known as refining of metals. So let's know about refining. Refining is the process of removal of impurities or the gangue to get the pure metal is known as refining. Simply what we can say, it is the process of purification of metals. After converting the concentrated ore into oxide and by the reduction, these metals will contain some impurity. It can either be a metal, metal oxide or the non-metal. So, depending on the nature of metals and impurities, refining is done in three ways. They are liquefaction, distillation and electrolytic refining. So let's know about these three refining methods. So shall we start? Liquefaction is a refining method done for low melting point metals than the impurities. Now observe the video of purification of lead. Impure lead is heated on an inclined surface of a furnace and the pure metal melts and flows down, leaving the impurities behind. Other than lead, liquefaction is done for low melting point metals like tin also. So children, did you understand about liquefaction? It is a refining method done for low melting point metals like tin and lead. Now shall we move to the next one? The next method is about distillation. I know it's a very familiar process to you. You people have learnt about this process in the lower classes. So let's see how the refining distillation is done. Distillation is usually done for low boiling point metals. Let's see how mercury is refined. The impure mercury is heated in a retort and the pure metal alone get vaporized. These vapors are condensed and cooled to get the pure mercury. So other than mercury, distillation can be used for low boiling point metals such as zinc and cadmium. So what is distillation? Distillation is the process of refining for low boiling point metals such as zinc, cadmium and mercury. The third process is electrolytic refining. So children, the process electrolysis, it's a very familiar one. We have learned this in detail in the third chapter. So let me tell you once again about electrolytic refining. Electrolytic refining is the process of refining a metal by the electrolysis of a salt solution and using a small piece of pure metal as the negative electrode and impure metal as the positive electrode. So let's see how copper is refined by this method. In the electrolytic refining of copper, acidified copper sulfate is used as the electrolyte. In this process, the impure copper block is used as anode and the thin pure copper is considered as the cathode. When electricity is passed through the electrolyte, copper sulfate dissociates into copper ions and sulfate ions. In anode, the copper loses 2 electrons and becomes copper ion and goes into the solution. The copper ions present in the solution accept 2 electrons from the cathode and deposit it as pure copper atom. As this process takes place continuously, the size of the impure copper decreases whereas the size of the pure copper increases. So during the electrolytic refining of copper, the process at anode can be represented as Cu gives Cu2 plus 2 electron. At a cathode, Cu2 plus 2 electron gives copper. So remember, impure copper is used as anode and pure copper is considered as the cathode. Dear children, it's time for recalling the portions that we discussed today. So in this video, we discussed about the third step, refining of metal. It is done by 3 ways: liquefaction, distillation and electrolytic refining. Liquefaction is done for low melting point metals such as tin and lead. Distillation is done for low boiling point metals such as zinc, cadmium and mercury. In electrolytic refining, the refining is done through the electrolysis of a solution using cathode and anode. So let's meet you in the next class with another new topic. Thank you for watching this video.